Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys. So I don't know if right now you're dealing with Hurricane Debbie like we are or Tropical Storm Debbie. Not sure. This is my first time being in Charleston with this kind of rain. This is very interesting. I get why they call it low country. This place floods like a mother. Last night, Jason and I were in our bed and all of a sudden this emergency notification comes up and it's like tornado warning right next to like where we live, and it says tornadoes for the next 20 minutes. Like, this is not a false alarm, whatever. This is something that's really happening, which is not funny. It's like they're like, you need to get into the basement. I said to Jason's like, what do we do? We don't have a basement. And I said, I guess we go downstairs. I don't know what to do. So we went downstairs and we like gathered the animals. And I'm like, why is this happening? I grew up around hurricanes. Then in LA, I was around earthquakes. Never around this. But anyways, guys, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. Louis Ruelas has literally apologized to Margaret Josephs. I want to see if you guys are buying it. We're going to go through it and some more stuff. Smash that like button, show some love, and let's jump right in. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. All right, guys, before we get into it, I did want to say thank you to Rose Forever. Rose Forever is sponsoring our wall behind us for our studio. They've been absolutely amazing. And in sponsoring us, they gave us an affiliate link to give to you guys, the Up and Adams family community, for 20% off. So I'm going to post and pin that link. These guys literally last over a year. All of the materials are vegan. I mean, they smell delicious, and you can get them in all shapes and sizes, and they make the perfect gift. So check it out. I will pin it in the description and also in the comments section. But with that, let's get to the apology. Oh, man, this guy. Thank you to All About the Real Housewives. Real Housewives of New Jersey star Teresa Giudice's husband, Louis Ruelas, has issued an apology following season 14's finale. Now, prior to the cast Last Supper, we saw where Teresa and Louis spoke on what Teresa was going to discuss with Margaret Josephs. And Louis said, tell her to stay away from our family. I hope Margaret and her family suffer. I hope her fucking son suffers the way I suffered, the way other people in our family suffered, dealing with a woman like that. Now, Louis is now clarifying his comments, issuing an apology, saying, the finale was very tough for me to watch, and I wanted to address it with you all. I'm going to bring up the screenshot so I can read it with you guys. This guy alarms the hell out of me. Okay. Here we go. So this is it. Thank you again to All About the Real Housewives. Said, the finale was very tough for me to watch, and I wanted to address it with you all. After watching the finale, I was disappointed in my actions in bringing up Margaret Joseph's son. Okay. He pretty much explains why Margaret's son was brought up, saying that the reason he was even brought up was because I have been dealing with being falsely accused of calling Margaret's son at his work, which is simply not true. For the last year, Margaret kept putting this narrative out there that I called her son at work, and I have to deal with it knowing I'm being lied on. Louis then says that he never should have brought the son up, saying, still, I know better not to bring someone's child up, and it is something I deeply regret. So I do want to apologize and acknowledge that I was wrong. There's been a lot of toxicity on the show that has affected everyone on the show. We've been dealing with a lot of frustrating things behind the scenes that has been very hard for our entire family and children who have been impacted at the hands of certain people. Two wrongs don't make a right, and I deeply regret what I said. Okay. Well, back to it then. During the finale, it was also revealed that Jackie Goldschneider was also in contact with Louis' ex, which, yeah, we're going to get into that probably when she gets into that. Now, I wanted to go on to this next thing because fans were wondering, and I didn't even think about this. Fans were wondering what happened to the Teresa Giudice and Louis Ruelas scene, the conflict scene that was teased in the season 14 trailer. Let me go back to the Margaret Joseph's son thing for a second. He says, well, the toxicity. Yes, the show has always had elements of being super toxic, but Louis Ruelas, I saw where Siggy Flicker said Margaret Joseph single-handedly destroyed the Real Housewives in New Jersey. And I'm like, I kind of feel like Louis really contributed to single-handedly destroying the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I do. I feel like a lot of the toxicity came from stuff that his past. You signed up to be on a reality show. You signed up to be with Teresa Giudice. You have a very colorful past with a lot of people who want to take you down, which is not always normal. It's kind of like one of those where there's smoke, there's fire. At least that's what people say. I'm not sure. But yeah. I feel like he's a big part of the problem that he's calling out. I used to keep my mouth shut on shit like this, but I don't care anymore. Real Housewives of New Jersey fans were expecting to see some matrimonial turmoil between Teresa and Louis. So remember when Margaret Josephs wondered if Louis had spent all Teresa's cash in the season 14 New Jersey trailer? It turns out that all the stress that Teresa was under was because of Louis's court case with his ex. But there was one scene between Teresa and Louis that was teased this season that never aired. And everybody wants to know what happened to that footage. Huh. Maddie is too cynical posted a clip on X, formerly Twitter, showing the scene, and the caption read, "Okay, but deadass, what the hell happened with this scene?" And the clip, Louis and Teresa are standing outside, and the vibe isn't pleasant. And Louis said, "I want it to be better." "It's not going to be better," is what his wife said. Then he kind of grumbled and said, "Okay, all right." Finally, Teresa said, "I don't want to talk about it." Well, now the fans, we want to talk about it. And why wasn't it a part of the season? Seems like some trouble in paradise between Louis and Teresa would have been more compelling than Teresa's big reveal about Margaret. Mm. Well, X, or the Twitterverse, sounded off about the missing scene between Louis and Teresa. "I've been wondering when we'd see this all season. I need to know more context, and they aren't giving it to us. I feel like they just hurried up and wanted to be done with the season, and they put it on ice, so they cut so much." Another fan added, "The protection of Teresa is all this was about, because they know her husband is bad business." But one user had Louis' back saying, "I wonder if this is about the lawsuit or her relationship with her brother." But no one can deny Louis tried his best to find peace between them, even invite Melissa's mom behind Teresa's back. And who knows, maybe this is an extension of that. Maybe, maybe. I don't think so. Meanwhile, Teresa felt bad for Louis that he wasn't prepped for the reality TV life. Well, guys, you know who you got in bed with. Louis, why don't you buy Teresa some Rose Forever flowers with our affiliate link for 20% off? Pinned in the comment section. No, but for real, he knows who he got with. His apology is to cover his ass right now because I'm sure Teresa is getting a lot of hell. She's getting a lot of crap for this. And I'm sure it's not fun. And she's probably like, "Look, I don't need your help and I need to keep my job. So I need you to fix this." But how does he fix it? Well, the only thing he could do is issue a public apology. That public apology isn't for Margaret. It's not for her son. He doesn't give a shit about them. It's for his CYA. Cover your ass. That's what it's for. Which sometimes you got to do that. It's just, you also got to be believable. I want to know if you guys believe it. Guys, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. I'm actually going to turn this into a poll. I'm going to post it right here in the community tab. Pop off, please. Oof. See you later.